Hello, Jane Cleveland here to talk to you about an M dash. An M dash, which gets its name from old typesetting with the longer hyphen, was actually the width of the letter M. Thus, it's an M dash spelled E-M. You use an M dash in two ways, and I'll tell you what they are in a minute, but first let's talk about how to create it. You end a word, hyphen, hyphen, no space, new word, again, no space. When you hit the space bar after the final word, you'll see the two hyphens connect and elongate. That's an M dash. So use an M dash in two ways. One is part of a pair to indicate a shout, and the other is to show an abrupt change within a sentence. For example, I'm going to contrast an M dash with commas in a pair and parentheses before and after. And then you'll hear the shout. So let's say there's something special about the fact that Abigail made the travel arrangements. And what's special about it is she's the president of the company. She normally supervises things. She doesn't actually make the travel arrangements. So I'm highlighting that she is the president, and I'm going to do it with a comma before and after by putting the presidency in parentheses and with M dashes. Abigail, the president, made the travel arrangements. Abigail, the president, made travel arrangements. Abigail, the president, made the travel arrangements. So in other words, in this usage, it's up to you. It depends on the intention of the author. The other way you use an M dash is to show an abrupt shift in perspective or attention. Something has happened that, whoa, you just want to, whoa, but it's all part of the same thought or person talking, something of that nature. So, for example, it could be, Abigail made the travel arrangements. Can you believe it? Did you hear the M dash there? I'm highlighting that there's something extraordinary about it. And now we know, of course, that she's the president. Don't use too many of them. I went M dash happy in a book, and it was pretty tough revision to go back and edit out nearly 200 dashes. Yeah, my editor and I got a good chuckle out of that one. So use it with discretion. It represents a shout. It's a powerful punctuation mark. I know you can do it. One more thing about an M dash. When you are writing dialogue and you want to abruptly break off, maybe someone interrupted, maybe the doorbell rang, the way you do that is with an M dash. So the last word the person speaks, then the two hyphens, then you're going to have to put a letter there and hits the space bar so that it becomes an M dash. Then you delete that extra letter, put your close quote marks, and you're done.